welcome. Today I'm going to be putting together a beginner's stretching program because every training program needs to involve stretching. The benefits of stretching really are that it keeps you limber, keeps you mobile, and the overall end result being that you can continue to train. Okay, so it's about maintenance, prehab, rehab, keeping you on the park. Okay, that is the main reason we stretch. So I'm just going to take you through a full body stretching program. One that I would go through myself and that I do go through myself, and I put a bunch of people through. It's through the basics. Now, a good way to do it is to logically go top to bottom or bottom to top. Okay, so we'll go bottom to top. First stretch, calf stretch. Alright, key points is that the heel goes down. Yeah, if the heel isn't down on the ground, what I want to do is make sure that I slide my hands back so that the heel's down. So if it was up like this, I would slide my hands back and get the heel down. I'm making sure that I've got a straight line from heel to toe, so that I get the stretch directly through the middle of the calf. If I tweak it out, alter the angle, I do get a slightly different stretch, but that's not for right now. So my timer is actually on my phone, obviously. So I'll use my watch today. Okay, switch sides. Alright, I like to hold for a minimum of 45 seconds per hold. Now, if I'm on the go or if I'm running a class, it's probably a little bit less, to be honest, like 20 to 30 seconds. But right now, we'll go for 45 seconds so we can get a good stretch in. So this is the calf team. Calf stretch. Keep pushing the hands back. You can really tweak it on, turn it on, stretch it out. Time. Alright. Next one. Okay, pop down. Hamstring stretch. So what I like to do is pop the foot out, tuck the foot in. Okay, now I'm stretching over it. Right, the timer's on. From here, if I'm flexible enough, which I am, I can get in and grab the foot. If I'm not, I just grab the shin or the knee or whatever I need to get in over on the stretch. If you want to turn the stretch on a little bit more, head down, pull the outside of the foot. Okay, it just turns it on. Time. Right, once again, tuck it in. Reach through, noticing the different, keep this knee locked in. This knee's always going to want to ride up. Noticing the different, what's more tight, left or right. Pay a little bit more attention to the left or the right, depending on, it's about gathering intelligence, initially. So you can see what's going on here. Getting a really good hamstring, outer calf, a little bit of outer calf there too. That's better. Nice. Okay, groin stretch. A lot of options for the groin, but this is the one we'll do because we're on the ground. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Alright, we want to pull these in as tight as we can. Then, grab the feet and force the knees down. So I'm physically using my abductors, so my outside hip, to drive those knees down. Open it all out, flare it all out. Same time sitting up nice and tall. If you're not that flexible, if you're like out here, this is what I would encourage you to do. Grab the shins and use your elbows to push down. That's how I started. Just go here, drive down. And then eventually you get mobile enough. Alright, next one. Lazy man's quad stretch. Roll onto the side. Grab in the crook of the ankle. So you see where I'm grabbing. Keep the hips nice and aligned. Push the hip forward. This point here, I'm pushing forward. Feeling a really good stretch through the quad. And that eerie silence. Okay, switch it up. The other option with this is you can get up into it like this. Give it some. Really give it some oomph. But I find lying down is just as effective. It's just about pulling it in tight and really kicking it hard. Just to give that quad a good stretch. Good. Okay. Alright. There's a whole lot of other options, of course, with the lower limb, but we're just going to give you the basics. Like we can do there's a lot of options, but we'll build on this. So that's the bare basics for the lower limb. Okay, the bare basics. Let's now come up. That's what I consider the lower. Come up through into the hips and trunk. Okay, so this one here, put a leg out, one leg out, put one leg over that leg, like so. The foot comes in as tight as it will. Now, the side that has the leg over, rotate in that direction. Okay, a lot of people get this, cock this up, rotate in that direction. Wedge this elbow in. So as you rotate towards the leg side, so the leg's over, but you're rotating towards the leg side, wedge that elbow in. Now you've got some leverage for rotation. That feels so good on my thoracic spine. Okay, I get a few little snap, crackle, pops through there, a few little adjustments in through there. Alright, I don't know how long that was. We'll call time on that. Same again on the other side. Tuck the foot in. Alright, wedge the elbow in. Leverage the elbow. Sit up nice and tall. Okay, good. Good one for the thoracic mobility in through here. Okay, nice. It's coming up to 30 seconds. Right, it's surprising how hard it is to keep track of the time and do the stretching when you're a rookie like me. I'm delivering stretching videos, but I'm doing my best. Yeah, I'm doing my best. Alright, that's a nice one. Both sides of the trunk for rotation. One more for the hips, which is kind of lower limb, but I really consider it hips. Okay, the pigeon stretch. We come through, we block this leg out, like so. We'll try and get the hips over in here. And drop it in for the glutes. Okay, that's like a really nice, you can kind of see in here, all the through here is tucked in, the angles are nice and straight, it's all squared up. It's a really good stretch. This is my good side. Okay, wait till you see the other side. Ooh, okay, so you may have a problem side as well. So have a look at that's my good side. Have a look at the problem side. Okay, put the leg in. Block the leg. It's not too bad. Oh, so blinking painful. Ooh. I'm not able to get this hip around, the shoulder around quite as much. Ooh. We're going to do a time check on this, that's for sure. Oh. You keep going there. Oh. So I've actually had issues before, but I'm not going to tell you how painful this is through the glute and how neural it is just to sit in. But I've had an MRI done, and the head of this hip bone has changed shape a little bit over the years from being my bracing leg. So this right leg is the bracing leg. I throw left-handed, bowl left-armed, bat left-handed, punch left-handed. So this leg has really taken a beating over the years. So being, 40, 41 as I am now. So if you have something sort of similar, a part of your body that's beaten up, you just got to work with it. It feels tight, but this sort of program will keep me on the path. Okay, so that's tying the hips, the rotation, and the glutes. Okay, next stretch is dropping down. So, depending what sort of state your back's in. If your back's in a shit state, try this. Yeah, it's not very intensive. Key points, the elbows are under the shoulders. Like so. Then, if you want to try a bit more, get the hands out a little bit in a kind of prayer position and come up. Right, and that's a little bit more stretch onto the abdominal and a little bit more stretch into the back. Now, come down, move the hands. The hands come down more towards in line with the chest. So as you push up, you get a bit higher, the curve's a bit steeper, push the hips down, more stretch into the lower back. As you can see, okay, there's quite a bit of tension there into the lower back. We can put a few little rotations. So I've had a herniated disc in my lower back, probably, I can't remember how many months, 7 to 9, I don't know, somewhere in that vicinity. So that was kind of the catalyst for a lot of issues. Okay, so it's just good to be able to do this right now, to be able to work out is good. Right, stretch there. Okay, next stretch, we'll go side on for it. This stretch is pretty nice. Okay, so we come in on the knees, we drop in there, feet are together, so feet together. Sit back and head down and reach. Drop the elbows down, and the motion is out, down, and pull. Pulling down. Get a good down and pull. From there, what we do is, so my hands are here, out in front of me. I want to move my right hand out in line with my left knee. Drop my head down, so that just gives me a big stretch up the right hand side of my body. Come back to center. Same again. Left hand over in line with the right knee. Alright. We're doing pretty well. Let's slip in, okay, a cheeky little tricep. Okay, so we're down the back. We come in here, we pop it down. Okay, you will get a bit of neck stretch as you do this. Okay, depending on how flexible, you tend to get this, it pushes the neck forward a little bit. So there. If we can, if we're able to, barely, okay, barely interlock, and that position interlock through the shoulders. Okay, that is embarrassing how barely interlocking that is. Okay, Big Dude Stretching by Mark Tulloch. Right. Gives you an idea? Not much. There's not much length there going on. Woo! So a lot of these stretches, yeah, you'll hold them for 45 seconds, but honestly I tend to just move through them a bit quicker. The ones that I really like to hold, I'll hold for a bit longer. Generally, you know, when I give these stretches out, it's as a group. So a good way to gauge stretches, I tell you, if you don't have a timer, or if you're not a timer kind of person, is through breaths. So a number of deep breaths and holds. So do like 4 deep breaths or 5 deep breaths. Or if you want to go longer, do 10 deep breaths. Okay. Alright. I'm going to give you my super duper, ooper duper, best chest stretch in the history of the world ever, invented by me. I think. Okay. I think I invented it. Probably not. I'm sure people have done this before. But it's just a stretch that I discovered through moving, and I'm going to show it's really, really effective on the chest. Okay, watch this. So we drop down, come down, arms out, bring the arms in, just around the shoulder so the thumbs are touching the shoulder. Okay, from there, shoot an arm out. So it's not directly to the side, so that's directly to the side. It comes up around about 25 degrees. Okay, around about 25 degrees, somewhere in that vicinity and around here. From there, we pop up. So we push up off this hand and we come as high as we can, and then we drop this shoulder. There, we drop it in and turn. But it's all about this hand here, the one I'm tapping. It's all about this hand here pushing away. So I'm pushing away to really turn on the stretch. So you see as I push away, the stretch really comes on. I use this leg here to lever on more stretch, more stretch, more stretch, more, oh yeah. Whoo-wee. Okay, so that is the world's best chest stretch. Beauty. Okay, we'll do it again and I'll do it on the other side. So we drop down, try and slot it into the camera. We're here. Hand in so thumb can touch the shoulder. This arm here, not directly to the side. Bring it up around about 25, 30. I don't even know how many degrees I'm making it up. Okay. Rise up on both hands. Drop. Oish. Drop in. This arm. Push away. This leg. Lever over. Oos. Oos. Oh, that is delightful on the chest, but in this leg here, quite lovely through the right hip regionals. Okay, the right hip regionals are really, oh, see this hand here? So now, this hand here, this is what I want to show you. We can adjust angles which will alter the stretch. We can come up to a 90 degree, alter the stretch depending on your fibers. Your fibers. Okay, your muscle fibers. Your muscle fibers, okay? So depending on your muscle fibers, it will alter the stretch. This has been a full body stretch. I've tried to keep it as close as I can to the 45-second blocks on the watch, but it went awry. Okay, this isn't Fitness Blender, people. This is Mark Tulloch in the dojo on the Tulloch Clan channel, giving you a basic introduction to stretching as part of the body transformation.